Hello, everybody! Welcome to episode number 16 of Casting for Two with your host, Chris. I am Chris. I am he. I am this Chris I speak of. I just wanted to thank you all you guys, not you all guys, but all you guys who listen week after week. I've had a lot of fun doing the show and getting all the guests I can and talking to people. It's just been a lot of fun. So I thank you guys for continuing to listen, even if it is just one person listening, my dad, but still, I appreciate that. I got a good episode for you guys today. I got another band continuing with the music theme of this month, which was not intentional, just a happy accident. I got a Seattle-based band, Fox and the Law. This is going to be a little bit different episode because I actually got all the members in the band to show up. So Guy, Patrick, Dan, Pete, they're all here talking about music, their new album, Empty Cases, which just came out. You know, you can find, if you go to Facebook, Fox and the Law, you can find their page there. If you Google them, they're also online, where you can go and download their new album, which just came out a couple weeks ago. So I recommend you do it because it's an awesome album. So after this episode, just go immediately over there and download it because, you know, it's good. I told you it's a good album, so just go do it. But I want to listen to this episode, okay? So I'm going to stop talking, sit back, relax, and let's get into this episode, all right? And now, Chris, do what you do and cue the music, please. What's going on with you, dude?
Dude, I'm doing pretty good. Here, I'm going to introduce you to my guitar player, Pete.
All right.
Hey there.
Hi.
How's it going?
All right, well, guitar.
I'm going to kind of just hang around.
Oh, okay, rock on.
Yeah. How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. Just kind of chilling. How about yourself?
Good. It's freezing here. Yeah, it's really cold out here. Yeah.
Yeah, is it? Oh, man. I grew up in Oregon.
Okay.
So I get the cold weather. Now that I'm in San Antonio, let's see what time. It's almost 8 o'clock. It's 86.
Holy shit.
Yeah, not that great. Not that great. But, you stay inside, you stay hydrated, you'll be fine. It's not like Arizona where they have those things that just blast mist at you, misty water at you. But, yeah.
Hey, this is Dan. Yeah, driver is walking the door.
Is the whole gang here?
We're missing our bases, but that's kind of his MO, is just never being anywhere on time.
Oh, okay. You know, that's all good. Rock on. Oh, that's awesome. I'm gonna have almost a full cast today then.
Yeah, we'll try to keep it uncluttered, just so we're not talking over each other and shit. You know?
Yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good.
How did you get this whole podcast thing started? Where did the idea come from?
Oh, the idea came from, I had a previous podcast called There's a Monkey in My Soup with me and two other of my friends, where we just talked movies. It was straight movie talk, because we're all movie buffs.
Right.
So they got busy, because they work in the industry, so they got very busy. And I said to myself, well, I have some time free up, so I'll just interview people who I want to talk to, and that's basically how this started. But it's awesome because not only can I can get movie people on, but I open the door towards musicians, authors, all of that. So
it's not a bad idea.
Yeah, and I'm a huge fan of music, so it worked out great.
Anyways, how did you hear about us?
There's a couple different things. I interviewed the Autonomics not too long ago. Maybe
cool.
a couple months ago. And then I also interviewed Super Groovy Cosmic Bus, Heather Hansen.
Okay.
And she was talking about you guys.
She's a good friend of ours as well. Yeah.
So,
well, we actually just played last weekend.
Yeah, and so I checked your guys' music out, and so I just said, "Oh, I better talk to these guys." But
we're always open to anybody.
Awesome. But yeah, no, it's funny because I mean, not to dig on anybody's music or anything, but I've been listening a lot to a bit more mellow stuff. I don't know, Dashboard Confession, whatever their name is. Just a lot of mellow bands. And and then once I started listening to you guys, who really, bring the rock, it's awesome. I feel like I've connected to a younger, younger me who had long hair.
It's a lot of fun. It can be tough sometimes because, like you were saying, mellow music, especially in Seattle, is so pervasive right now. Mm-hmm. And it's like the head and the heart, and they dominate everything. So playing the rock and roll is kind of an uphill battle for the time being, but having a good time with it.
Yeah, no, and it sounds great. It's it has your guys' rock has a timeless feel to it, so that's what keeps me intrigued. So I just this is kind of a loose podcast where we can talk about whatever the hell we want. I mean, if you want to talk about Market Square, we could. I don't really know, but I just kind of want to find out a little bit more about the band, how you guys got started, where your where aspirations came from, stuff like that.
Well, the guys have been together for a few years. I just joined them about a year ago, maybe full time. Mm-hmm. And this is my first band, so I'm still kind of getting my feet wet as far as what to do and what not to do. Mm-hmm. I remember my first show, the guys were like, "All right, load-ins at 4:30. This." I was just like, "What's a load-in, and why is it 5 hours before we play? What's going on?" It's been kind of a train ride, but it's been fun. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But as far as getting together, Guy was in a different band, right? He was Shoddy for a while. And then I think because of artistic differences and personal differences, they kind of just split ways, and Guy started jamming with some friends of ours, and then Fox No Law was formed. Mm-hmm. And have you been in it from the start, Dad?
No, but it was pretty close. It's been a few years now. I mean, I met Guy in college through a roommate of mine. They were just jamming sometimes, down in the basement in the big house full of hippies, as it were. The guy just showed me some songs, had me come by for a couple of rehearsals, and then the rest is history. We had a different bass player as well, so it's nearly all new crew. It was a troubled past, but it all comes out well in the end. Mm-hmm. Yeah, actually downstairs practicing right now at our house is the Grizzled Mighty, which is a two-piece with Ryan Granger, who used to be our other guitar player. Peter replaced him because he didn't have enough time with the band going and all.
Okay. How did you come up with the name?
Well, it's a question for Guy, I guess. What do you think? No comment.
All right.
It's a joke about the drummer being the law. Like, it's actually kind of a dumb story.
Guy calls himself Guy Fox sometimes to sound cool.
Oh, okay. Well, I do the same thing. I call myself Guy Fox to sound cool.
With the work, maybe I should start soon.
So, how do you guys like? You all are from Seattle, or are you from various parts and then just met up in Seattle?
Us three are from Seattle. Patrick, the bassist, he grew up in Michigan. Mm-hmm. Here after some messy divorce kind of thing, and
messy divorce. I forgot that's why he moved out here.
Yeah. He's 10 years older than the rest of us.
That's a shit show.
We like to pick on him once in a while. And once in a while means all the time. But
whenever we're on the road, we call him deep fried Dorig. Have you ever seen anything that isn't like fast food deep fried?
So yeah, you mentioned touring. Do you guys tour a lot?
Lately, we've been hitting the road pretty often. Mm-hmm. Nothing too crazy though, because you can't afford to after a certain point. But what was this?
We were out for just over 2 weeks in March for South by.
Oh, yeah. Okay. How was South by? I live in San Antonio, like an hour and a half away from South by, and I didn't go. But what was it like out there?
it was my first time down there, and I didn't really know what to expect. So it seemed like it was more like an industry kind of getting to know the right people and just being at the right place, right time, I think, an actual, like a festival kind of thing. I mean, we were up every day at 7, hitting the streets and trying to book shows, trying to, talk to the right booker, meet the right guy at the right band, or talk to someone from a radio station so we could, get a spot at some point. It was a lot of work. I wasn't really prepared for it. But it was a lot of fun, though. Don't get me wrong.
And where would you guys play? It wasn't like in the back alley, was it? Or just random places?
Sometimes.
Like that? Sometimes?
We did play one show in a back alley.
Oh, okay. Good turnout?
Yeah. It was good. The cops showed up, and then the neighbors complained the cops shouldn't shut us down, so they let us play. We were worried they were going to boo us away, but they were like, no, keep them.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The neighbors were all chill about it.
Yeah, they were cool about it.
Yeah, that was nice. Into a little awesome experience.
Was that the last show?
Kind of.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I don't think I met whoever had the house or owned it or rented it, but I think I learned more from the neighbors. The neighbor bands were like, "Oh yeah, this guy puts on shows all the time," and it was cool. It was full of beer. Yeah.
We went down there with no shows officially booked, and I think we played 9 shows over those 5 days.
Oh, snap! Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. We hustled.
Yeah.
Everybody in Texas is so goddamn nice.
Yeah.
Everybody's what?
Everybody was so nice.
Oh,
Texas.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what your take on Texas is. We've only had a good experience so far.
I don't know. But yeah, no, that's awesome.
That was a long tour. Just like it was almost 2.5 weeks for San Francisco, LA, Santa Cruz, Reno, Vegas, Oakland, back and forth between them for the next week. There's a lot of driving.
And was South by the craziest experience you had, or was there a crazier one? Just a gig.
Turkey time.
Oh.
Turkey time.
Well, we just got back from another tour not too long ago. We were touring with a band called Fred from the Rodeo. Really cool guys from up here. They kind of do like a Johnny Cash meets Devo kind of thing. And they have this one song that they only bust out on occasion, and it's the very last tune. And everyone leaves the stage, but the bassist, the guitarist, and the drums. And they start beating out this kind of podunk, like boom, firm, kind of beat. And the bassist starts slowly putting on a little bit of striptease, and you just when you think he's going to stop, he whips off his underpants and starts flinging his dick around, and he's like tucking it between his legs and hopping around like the guy from Silence of the Lambs. And they call it Turkey Time.
Turkey Time. That's like a mangina.
Yeah, exactly. And they busted it out on stage at this place we played in LA called Redwood Bar, and it was a pretty good amount of people, and everyone was just like looking at each other like, "What the hell is going on? Are this part of the show?" But it was good. It's absolutely hilarious. I got it all on video.
Nice. And we will be streaming it live. No, I'm just kidding.
Right? Yeah. It's been on Facebook for a month and a half now, and no one's reported it. I'm pretty surprised.
The album, Empty Cases. How did you guys come up? Like, what was your process when writing that album?
Well, I think about half the songs Guy had started writing, formulating before I was in the band, and we kind of just, as a group, worked them into what they are now. There was a number of songs on there, though, that we kind of always were jamming and kind of just found something cool we liked and worked on it from there. But it usually starts out, guys got an idea or a song structure, and we just break it apart and kind of either we like what he does or we'll twist something here or there. But it's very collaborative for the most part. Yeah, it was good. We were happy with how this one turned out. Far cry from the first album.
What was the first? I couldn't find the first album. What was that called?
It's called Scarlet Fever.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the story behind that. You should have Guy tell you that story.
Oh yeah, I almost died.
What?
I was getting sick. I really just thought I was losing my voice at first because it just felt like my throat was killing me. But we were recording the record, and this was before Pete was in the band. I had that other guy, Ryan. And you should check Ryan's band out, by the way.
What's their name? I'll give them a shout out.
The Grizzled Mighty. Anyways, Ryan and I both lived, and especially at the time, we were living very party hard lifestyles. We still do, yeah. We still party pretty hard. And we were being dumb at this point. Like, I was clearly very sick and just ignoring it and drinking, and so was Ryan. And so we were getting like shithoused the whole time we were doing the record and going out and shit. And then at the end of the week comes around, and I feel like my fucking throat is bleeding, and I'm puking my fucking guts out, and I'm so sick. And that morning at like 5 a.m. I was like, I can't. And I had a friend drive me to the hospital, and they tell me I have strep throat, and it's gotten so bad that it's become scarlet fever, which is when basically just when your chest gets all blotchy and red, and you have really elevated fever. And I call Ryan, and he's out in Spokane doing a show at Grizzled Mighty, and apparently he had to go to urgent care while he was out there or whatever. And so we're both on different ends of the state, just like about to die. And I guess the doctors yelled at him too and told him like, they're like, dude, if you would come in a couple days later, you probably would have just been dead. Like you wouldn't have made it. So that's why we I gotta take that. That's why we call it scarlet fever.
Wow. Okay. What the doctor give you, like Pepto? He said take some Pepto and relax.
Yeah, walk it off.
Yeah, walk it off. You'll be fine. Wow. No, that's crazy. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm glad everything worked out for you then.
Yeah, he's doing okay.
Right on. So, did you guys have anything you wanted to talk about?
Have you seen Gravity yet?
Yeah.
How was it? I think I'm going to see it tonight at the IMAX in 3D.
Oh, dude, don't take any mushrooms when you see it, or get high. Whatever you do, don't do it. But go see it.
Take any mushrooms as you did?
Yeah.
Now, I mean, if you are going to do it, I mean, more power to you. Just make sure no one's around you because you might uke.
Is it like that?
Yeah, it's and cool. and you know, in general, it's an intense movie.
Yeah, good. I gotta check it out. Yeah.
Everyone, go. You know what? Let's everyone stop listening, stop talking, and go watch it right now. No, seriously. I don't think Gravity needs my endorsement.
Yeah, I hadn't even heard of it until last week. My roommate came back and was like, "So I just randomly wandered into this place and saw the best movie I've seen in a long time." So,
right on. But Guy was talking about, or just how he had another job. Do you guys have just normal day jobs?
I do.
Pretty normal. Pretty normal. I mean, bartend. As normal as day jobs get in Seattle. Here's Patrick.
Patrick just walked in the door.
Hi, Patrick.
Yeah.
This is a talking computer.
This is a talking computer. What did I walk in on? The future here.
Yeah, this is the new. Is this a Mac that I'm coming out of?
Yeah, no, it's not a Mac. It's a PC.
All right. Well, this is the new Windows update. What's up?
What's up? Thank you for updating Windows.
Oh yeah, no problem. That's what I'm here for. Give me money. I was just asking, talking about the guys. This is actually Chris from Casting for Two podcast. Just wondering a bit more about you guys. Just asking about your normal day jobs.
Well, for me, I bartend most of the time. I'm bar back. I work at a small bar and then another place here in downtown Seattle. Mm-hmm. Just to make ends meet and whatnot. Mm-hmm. Know about it. I used to cook and be a culinarian and whatnot. So I worked in the restaurant industry for a very long time.
Do people just come up to you and say, "Oh, you're that guy from that one band"?
Yeah, occasionally. Yeah, I get people, "Hey, how's the band?" Or, "Hey, you were playing." Yeah, that happens occasionally. But yeah, it's weird though, especially in such a small community like the neighborhood we live in, Capitol Hill in Seattle. It's very tight in that community, so you'll run into people all the time. Mm-hmm. So it makes for work interesting.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. No. I don't know. It's always just kind of interesting to me when artists, they have this really good craft, and you guys, you make really good music, and then you put on the hat during the day, and just go to work. It's great. I enjoy it.
It's part of just living the life of a musician because we got to make ends meet because it's not easy.
No, definitely.
Yeah, we got to put on that hat during the day.
Yeah.
And for me at night. The night.
When you work in the corner?
Yeah.
So, are you guys going out on tour anytime soon? Or do you have any...
We've got a small little weekend. It's not really tour. I think we're planning for spring to go out again, really. But we're going down to San Francisco and Reno in November. So that should be fun.
playing with these great guys from Reno called Moondog Matinee. They're having a release party in Reno, so it's going to be great.
Super sweet dudes.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, Reno's so fun to play because you can gamble after the show.
Yeah, and you can drink 24/7. It really suits us.
And strippers!
Yeah, you know, I've only been to Reno once, and it was on a school field trip, and I was 17, so I remember all the adults were drinking and gambling, and I think we played laser tag while my friend tried to hook up with this one crackhead.
Wow.
I was
Nice.
gonna say, what's the school field trip? What business do they have in the city
going
of
to
Reno?
Reno.
Like, what, you gonna look at the underbrush and scrubs and wildlife, or what?
Yeah, I don't know.
Laser
This,
tag.
this was a band trip, too.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, and you know what, band, you know, it's like a marching band trip, so who gave a shit?
Yeah, those were always fun. I like the marching band trips on the way back or the way down.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
got those little, you know, it gets late and the parents fall asleep. Some of those things should not be said of what happens on those buses.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
What did you play?
Me?
Yeah.
At the time, I played tuba, sousaphone.
Mhm.
I really wanted to get in percussion, but the teachers said, "No, you look like a tuba player," so they slapped a tuba on me. And then,
No worries.
yeah,
I
I
was in high school. I'm the drummer, and I was late to the very first sign up rehearsal. Guess what I got stuck with? Bass 4. Of course, I'm the smallest guy on the drum line, carting around with a giant bass drum.
Oh, nice, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but then when I got into high school, I wanted to start taking up drums. I mean, I really like the drum set. So I started taking lessons and stuff like that. 3 months into lessons, the school needed a jazz drummer. And, you know, I was only 3 months into it, and I didn't know anything, but they were so desperate, so I ended up playing jazz for 3 years.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so...
That's fun.
As much as I enjoyed playing it, I don't listen to jazz one bit.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
I love it.
Can you recommend me some good jazz drumming? Yeah, or jazz flute?
Yes, flute? The Yaz flute. You play Yaz flute.
Yeah, jazz flute. I'm so glad you got that reference. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah, that's sweet, man.
But yeah, no. So I mean, you know, both my parents were in marching band. My sister was in marching band. I was in marching band. So I don't know. I've always just felt connected to it in a weird way. So
Yeah, I think it's the way we all have in the band. We've all been connected to music in some weird way. I was in marching band. Dan was in marching band. Peter did marching band. I think Guy was the only one that didn't do marching band, but he was playing guitar at a young age. So you know, we all loved the music since we were kids. You know.
yeah, and I kind of feel bad because I mean I have my drum set. I used to have room for it. Now I don't. So now it's in cases, but it's just chilling in my room. And I feel bad because I want it to be at least paid, but...
Yeah, I know that go.
Yeah.
Been there. Been there. Oh, awesome, man. So, yeah, you know, music has been a part of all of our lives since I think we were all kids, so we've all kind of just embraced it. And, you know, I moved to Seattle 7 years ago now, and I've loved every second of being able to be in a city that embraces music a little bit more, and you can actually kind of survive while playing music and working your day job, you know. It's a little more open, and people aren't like, well, what are you doing? You need to get a real job or something, you know.
Yeah, just tell those people to go fuck off. That's what I say.
Yeah, exactly.
Just because you're unhappy doesn't mean I don't have to be.
Yeah, exactly.
Earlier you were talking about this was all some of your guys' first bands, or you've been with it for a long time?
This is Pete's first band.
Yeah.
He just kind of, guy found him nibbling in in his bedroom at a friend's house one night.
Oh, okay. That doesn't sound creepy.
No, he just
Then later you hear him play guitar.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now it's not creepy. I'm curious, from the other guys' bands, what were your band names?
I was in one called Viva La Villains. That was my first real Seattle band. I was in a band called Hadley from Michigan. And then in high school I was in various bands and whatnot. Me and a friend of mine and I started playing guitars together when we were like 12, you know, just that kind of thing, you know.
You guys are in bands.
Yeah. What was your shoddy?
I have been in like 20 fucking bands.
How many of those were real?
Bunch of shitty ones. No, I mean, I've played shows since I was little because I think I wanted to be in a band before I got good at guitar. And so I was like 12 and starting bands and playing like the teen. Seattle has a really great east side, like all ages scene. So like the suburbs, there's a lot of venues you can play when you're just in fucking junior high. Mm-hmm. And I was playing shows as soon as I hit junior high, like 12 years old, just going and playing, opening up for some little punk band or something. And doing shit like that. And so I did that for a long time before I finally got organized and like started doing real shows and bringing out stuff. But it took a lot of bullshit to get to that point, you know. But yeah, some of those bands are pretty funny. I used to play like the surf rock music before that was like a cool thing to do.
Baby Skank.
Baby Skank and the Little Boys. We were doing like this surf, kind of like surfy, psychedelic rock sound.
I remember, because, I grew up with a group, a bunch of friends that just lived, a couple houses down. And the minute I got a drum set, everybody wanted to be in a band. And two of them had a guitar, but they never played it. But we had a couple band names. And the same people, just different band names. One of them was Rec 173, which was awesome, which is a good name. Which I have the URL address, so don't steal it. The other one was Dead Hair. No, don't know. You can steal that one if you want.
Dead Hair. All right.
And that was pretty much it. And we never played any music.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we just did appearances.
My favorite worst band name I had, I think, was Primordial Soup.
That's a good band name. I mean, you better play some sludgy sludge rock.
Yeah.
I think that is a pretty rad name, I gotta say.
It was funny. Yeah, that was a long time ago, freshman year in high school or something.
But it looks like we're coming to the end, guys. All you guys. I'm just wondering, did you guys want to promote the album?
Yeah, definitely. Empty Cases. We just released it last week. We had our release party with Homosexual, and it was great. The album turned out awesome. I'm really proud of what we did, with what we had and what we spent. We all kind of came together and built 9 songs, and 3 of them we learned like 2 days before we recorded them. Mm-hmm. We're finally finished right now, and they turned out great. Empty Cases. You can get it on Bandcamp, Amazon, iTunes, Spotify.
We're set up on Facebook.
Yeah, or just look it up on Facebook. Yeah, we can mail it. We can mail you one, man.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Yeah, but yeah. No, I enjoy. I honestly, I was not expecting the whole band, so this is awesome. I'm glad to speak to all you guys.
Oh, cool, man.
But
thanks for talking.
Oh yeah, no problem. If you guys are ever in Texas, let me know. I'd love to come see you guys, especially South by. I might have to drag my ass over there.
Yeah.
It's
worth some ass dragging. We haven't decided if we're going yet, but I think that's on the table.
All right. Yeah.
See how it goes. Here we go.
You have the money situation.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, no problem. But just wanted to thank you guys for sitting down chatting with me.
Of course. Thanks
for having us.
And yeah, you guys don't jam too hard, all right?
All right, man. Thanks.
All right, you guys take it easy.
Yep, you too, bud.
All right, bye-bye. Hey guys, just a quick reminder, you can always catch up with these episodes on castingfor2.com. You can also follow me at Twitter @castingfor2 or send me an email at castingfor2@gmail.com.